Greetings and welcome to Spiritual Magic Journey. This is your second weekly Oracle card reading for April the 22nd through the 28th of 2019. And this time I am using the Angel Therapy deck by Doreen Virtue. And we'll see what messages want to come through for this week as we are transitioning out of April and into May. Oops. Several cards wanting to pop out there, but we know that they have to be face down. So we've got our smoke signals already going. So I'm going to go for Spirit. Come forth. Wishing you all the best this week. Hope you're having a beautiful, blessed week. We're going to see what messages want to come through with this deck. We'll be drawing 3 cards. You can choose a card or a number. Let's see. My volume is up and you can hear me. Turn it up just a little bit more so you can hear me. So you can choose a card or listen to all 3 messages. Something will resonate with you. I'm sure everyone had a beautiful Easter. Okay. One more. Spirit says one more. This will be card number 1. This will be card number 2. And this will be card number 3 with the blue stone on it. So he's right over here. So relax, take a deep breath, choose a card, and we'll get started. So let's see what's on the card number 1. Emotional sensitivity. We did have this one last week. Honor and respect your deep sensitivity as it is a gift to us all. So you may be highly sensitive to all these energies and other people's energies that are, that's going on around you in the physical. And you may not like, large crowds of people. You may choose to stay, a lot of times to yourself. You must definitely shield and protect yourself, but we're going to see what the book has to say. When you're have that emotional sensitivities, or can easily pick up energies of other people that are not your own, and sometimes you can wonder why you're feeling a certain way. And it's not you, it's the other person that you can feel their energy, whether it's sadness, pain, sickness, illness. I could tell sometimes when my workers were, had other things going on in their mind or was feeling other things. I could tell when one was sick, wasn't feeling good. It's just something you pick up on when you're an empath, or you're very sensitive to energies. So it says, the book says, honor and respect your deep sensitivity as it is a gift to us all. Have you been teased or felt bad about the fact that you're extremely sensitive? If so, this card is the angel's reassurance of a positive qualities within your gift of sensitivity. For example, you accurately know whether or not new acquaintances is trustworthy. And that's one of the, that's one of the perks. Whether you're going to waste this time with this person that's, may come up and want, to be your friend, or whether you're just going to keep trucking and moving on. It goes on to say the angels are working with you to trust this feeling more often and not berate yourself if you disallowed your intuition in the past. So something you really got to hone into and make sure you're listening to your intuition. You are peacefully by nature, but you naturally avoid conflict conflict and other harsh energies. Ask your angels to steer you towards other peace-loving people and keep all others away from you. Honor your sensitivity by surrounding yourself with gentleness in your relationships, media choices, home life, and situations. Some action steps is live plants are one of the angel's favorite tools for clearing away physical and emotional toxins. Put a live potted plant right next to your bed so that tonight its energy can clear and transmute anything you may have absorbed, just as a plant transforms toxic carbon into breathable carbon. It will also transform fear energy so you'll sleep peacefully and wake up refreshed. Be sure to take great care of the plant, and you can call upon the fairies to help you with this. And I did because I'm several weeks back this card come up, and I did get a potted plant. And I can tell you one thing, as a person that does not sleep good, I have been sleeping really well since I got this potted plant, and it's an exotic angel is the name of the plant that I got. But getting back here to the card, I mean, you have to really honor who you are. You are emotionally sensitive, and that's okay. So you may want to, do a lot of grounding and put your protection up when you do go out in public. You don't like to get in big crowds. You may not like to be in conflicts and things of that nature, so you can always call on your team, especially if you work in that type of environment where conflicts can easily arise. And maybe ask your team to help you find a different, job, and they will help you. They will point you in the right direction if you ask them that you need a job that doesn't involve conflict or is low vibrating, or anything that and this goes for anyone out there. You can always ask your team if you're looking for something better to help guide you in that direction, and they will, especially if they see that you're actively looking and participating in your own spiritual path, and your self-discipline, and you're actively doing your part. They would gladly step in and nudge you and point you in the right direction for a better job. All you got to do is ask. So you may need to do some grounding and shielding, and protecting yourself against other harsh energies that that may try to attract themselves to you. I mean, that's just a daily thing that you have to do here in the type of 3D dimension that we live in. And it's necessary for everyone out there to do some clearings and cutting cords and things of that nature. Getting out in nature and having walks in nature can definitely de-stress and remove those energies. You can always ask your team to come in and remove everything that is no longer serving you. So the energies, if anything has attracted itself to you or attached itself to you, you would know when to step in and step up and ask your team to remove those. Okay, the second one, we got workshops and seminars. Attending and giving speeches is part of your spiritual path and purpose. Be open to teaching and learning. Wow, never had this one before. Workshop and seminars. So some of you are meant to be in front of a crowd. You're meant to give speeches and teach others. So don't be shy. Get over that shyness and step up and do your, what you came here to do. You have something definitely to share with people that's going to help them. Some of you may like putting on workshops and seminars for other people to come and share their information. But it's time for you, if you're the one that's always putting on the workshops and seminars, it's time for you to step up and take your active role in playing and doing your part and speaking your truth, so you can there's other people that's there to learn something from you, because you're learning. We're all constantly learning, and we're all constantly teaching. Some of us just need to be out in public and doing it at these, these spiritual retreats and these spiritual workshops and everything that's going on. Look up and find one in your area. So let's see what the book has to say. The angels have been sending you intuitive messages about attending and giving workshops, seminars, and speeches. They've now sent this oracle card to you, so you'll know that you really are hearing the angels' messages about this topic. If you've been dreaming about giving workshops or speech, the angels will guide you through the process. Give any worries, thoughts, concerns, or questions to them and listen to their replies, which will come to you as ideals and feelings. The angels will help lead you to the right venue, topic, and audience members. All you need to do is follow their guidance. You are also guided to attend workshops to further your spiritual path and education. Enroll in a class that you feel drawn to. Ask Archangel Raphael to support everything you do, in this endeavor, including tuition fees, transportation, lodging, time off from work if needed, babysitting arrangements, and so forth. So you can call on Archangel Raphael to help you with all that. This way is clear for you to give and receive through the workshop process. So some action step is visualize yourself conducting a workshop for a group or appreciative individuals who are smiling receptively at you. Feel yourself confidently receiving divine information, which will impact your audience members. Continue with this visualization by seeing and feeling additional positive details. When you feel complete, say, let's see what it says. Turn the page with one hand. Well, the pages are so. Say, thank you, universe, for my wonderful experiences giving workshops for people who receive blessings from the teachings that come through me. So some of you have been thinking about that. Matter of fact, not too long ago, I was thinking about that. If you feel like you want to attend some workshops, to further your spiritual journey, your spiritual path, go for it. This is the card of saying go for it. Some of you may want to start teaching what you know at the spiritual workshops, and they have these spiritual workshops all over the place. All you have to do is, if you're on Facebook, you can go to events in your area. Do searches on the computer. I know there's tons and tons. I'm on the East Coast, so I know there's some here, but there's a lot that I would love to attend that are out west, like in California and New Mexico and Washington State and all those places out there, Sedonia, and oh man, I see them, and I see the the people I'd like to hear talk, and I'm still manifesting that, so we'll see. So you can do your manifestations too, imagining that you're attending these workshops, getting the help and the guidance that you need, calling on Archangel Raphael to help you. If you're wanting to take a class like a Reiki or whatever, so you can go to attend these workshops and you can start teaching yourself, just call on Archangel Raphael and help you with, tuition, whatever it is. Always ask your team and then give thanks. Do your meditation. You can bring it to fruition if they really see that you're truly, really, really wanting to do this, for your path. It's for the highest good. They will step in and help you whatever it is that you need. So all you got to do is call on them. Maybe you want give your teachings or your speeches. You want to talk and teach, and also we're all learning as we go. So I think this is an awesome card. I love it. Okay, again, manifestation power. Use your spiritual gifts and natural abilities to attract your desired outcome, and we're just talking about that. Do your visualizations, in your mind's eye of manifesting what you truly, truly want, and that will happen. And you could take 5 minutes out of your day to do that. Find a quiet place, and visualize what you want to manifest. Page 70. This is a brand new card too. So we got the manifesting energy going on. And you can really get the desired outcome that you want if you've got anything that's particular going on. Maybe you've started a business. Maybe you've want to take a class. Maybe you want to go to the spiritual retreats. Maybe you want to be in one of the workshops. Maybe you want to give speeches. Maybe you want to get a new job. Maybe you want a better job. Whatever it is you really, truly, truly want to do. Maybe you want to be a teacher. There's so many different things. So let's talk about this. So if you got the power with this card, the angels remind you that your innate spiritual abilities, perhaps you've been complaining about something or have been feeling like a victim under the influence of someone else's will. This card is a reminder that you do have the power to change everything in your life by using your natural spiritual gifts of manifestation. When you complain, you give away your powers to others. Complaints are also negative affirmations that attract more of the same undesirable effects. The angels would like you to replace the old complaining habit with a healthier response by visualization or visualizing and intending your desired outcome. It works. Instead of complaining, start using that gorgeous imagination of yours to manifest what you want. Here's some action steps. Think about a situation you would like to improve and write, draw, and create a collage that describes the perfect scenario. Look at this depiction of your desire daily and don't worry about how they'll manifest, how they will manifest. Don't worry about that. Anytime you catch yourself worrying about or doubting your manifestation ability, say, Archangel Joseph, I think I'm pronouncing his name right. The angel of beauty, please beautify my thoughts about my desires so they are completely based in love. So this card is really speaking on that you really have the power to change your situation. You have the power to really attract and get what you want in this life if you really put your mind's eye in it and start that visualization and visualizing your great success in whatever it is you choose to go forth in. You can bring that about. So the next time you feel like you're getting a raw deal, you're not where you want to be at in life, you feel like you're at someone else's will, you have the power. You've always had the power all along. It's like the Wizard of Oz, Dorothy. She had the power all along. You've got the power. What are you going to do with it? Are you going to write it down, put your plan in motion? First, it always starts as a thought, and then you put it on paper, and then you visualize it all the way out from the beginning to the end, what the end desired results are going to be. So you do that and you look at it daily and you visualize, but you don't worry about how it's going to happen. Let the universe and your team and your angels, your angelics take care of that, and your guides and your ancestors. Just think about, man, if we've reincarnated, on not just this dimension, but other planets. Just think about all the ancestors that do you ever really think about that? How many ancestors you really, really have? Wow. Let the universe and your ancestors and your angelic team, which are our ancestors, we're all connected. Even though we just like to put different labels on everything, let spirit take care of the how. Let spirit take care of the how. You put your stuff down on paper. You have the power. Only you. Nobody else can bring this to you. You've got the spiritual gifts, and that's the power of changing your life, using your manifestation gifts, using that imagination that we did as a kid. But then when you get older, it just, you don't use it anymore. We don't play anymore. You don't have fun anymore. Um, so write it down on paper, and you can attract whatever it is that you want to in your life. Don't worry about the how or the who or the when. Know that it is working, and your team, your spirit, and the universe is taking care of that, and they will come in, and you start to see the synchronicities, and you start to see the signs, and you start to see that your life is changing and moving on the correct desired path for your goal. So a lot of manifestation going on. Some people that are, if you're empathic or sensitive, please do that shielding, do some grounding, um, and protect yourself from the energies of other people that are not vibrating necessarily on a good frequency. All right, guys, I hope you enjoy this. Love each and every one of you. Hope this helps you in your journey through life. Blessings, my friends, and namaste.